Hi, how you doing? My name is Jennifer. I am a medium and channeler, and on today's episode, we shall see what's happening with Libra. So welcome Libra to your reading. Please note, you might hear some noise during the recording. I have loud neighbors and thin walls, and yeah. Also, this reading is presided by the goddess Demeter. I hope I'm pronouncing her name right. I'll put the spelling somewhere. And there was a lot being said. I may seem like I'm trying to find the footing and like locking into the message, which we eventually lock into because it comes all together. So excuse the length that it takes me to do this. We had a funny day today. And yeah, it's actually beautiful and I'm very happy for you guys. Seriously, I'm looking at the cards. So I'll put like a video or picture of all the cards that came out so you have an idea of what's going on and you can assess for yourself using your inner voice, your inner guidance, your intuition to find out how it speaks to you. What does it tell you? What does it bring up for you? Because it may bring up something different than what I have channeled. So, without further ado, let's get started. Okay. Let's start, Libra. I'm looking down because I'm looking at the cards. I also have notes, but they're incomplete. I usually channel words, but I'm prompted to start right away. Let me take this off. I don't know why I keep them on every time I start. So this reading is presided by, I don't know how to pronounce her name properly, Demeter, the goddess of agriculture, harvest, and fertility. I was going to say facility. And she just wants me to start right away. So let's get started. I'm just going to ask them, or her rather, what she wants to speak of right away. Let it go, let it snow. Okay, wait. Where do you want me to go here? Oh, okay. Let me grab these three to start off with. So we have the assassin, the gambler, and the aspirant. These are the current energies. I hear the saying, kill two birds with one stone. Is that it? Trying to do many things, managing multiple things, multiple tasks, multitasking. To kill two birds with one stone. And she has me focus on the word she, conviction. There's a determination in your actions right now. You're being liberated from multiple assets, endeavors that were thought to be fruitful at the time that your mind believed that it could bring quick resolution, financial resolutions. But you've uncovered that it was a gamble and it was full of risks. These actions weren't for your benefit. Ambition, setbacks. Ambition, setbacks of the aspirant. You are very ambitious. You are very ambitious in your endeavors. But it seems like there's too much at stake right now. And you have to pull back a bit. You have to pull back. Not everything is for your benefit. Not everything is going to be fruitful. There are certain endeavors that you've invested in that are not going to be fruitful. It's so weird. There's a lot of... Let me show you this, okay? So we have here gambler and risk. And we have this risk here. I hear determining what's quote unquote good versus bad, determining what is actually of benefit. I see a document, I see a pen and signature. That's what they're showing me. Is that what I'm looking at right now? Pen, paper, signature. They want you to be diligent in this matter. They want you to be very diligent in this matter. I have here diligence underneath aspirant. There's a need to carefully look at the pros and cons before continuing or embarking onto this quote unquote mission. That's the word I'm hearing, mission. The one that has the most significant profit margin is the one you would least expect to have that profit margin. It's the one that you're actually most reluctant to engage in fully. The rich quick schemes, it's not for you. And whoever is talking in your ear saying, yeah, it's a good idea, we should do it. There's something about it that doesn't sit right. And actually, it doesn't sit right with you. Elevate your mind, something about elevating your mind. And I keep looking at the assassin card because there's the death card here showing up. Something has to go. Something has to go. It can't stay. It can't stay. Something has to go to give birth to something else. To give birth to something else. Be practical in the matter. And use your intuition here. You see the third eye right here? Use your intuition. Use your, how can I say that? Your inner guidance. Inner guidance. And it feels like you were aware of the one that was too risky and not providing, returning the fruits of your labor because there's been setbacks and loss in some way, shape, or form. However, it benefits you because from there, you're birthing something new. You have renewed enthusiasm and you're able to go ahead. It makes sense. So the central idea, so the way the cards I set up, there's a central idea, there's everything around it, there's the current energy on the left, and there's what, like the outcome on the current energy on the left, and the outcome on the right of me. I'll probably include a picture or a video of it as I speak. And at the center, we have this. So you're embarking on it's another endeavor which provides great fruitful outcome. It provides more. And it's not only in financial gains, but it does something to your confidence. It brings more to you in terms of your confidence. And it helps you. They're showing me like a train, and they're zooming in on the wheels of the train. It's like giving you forward motion, and it's propulsing it. It's engaging. It's gaining more and more traction. That's the word. New birth, guarded vigilantly. Because now you're cautious. You're more cautious. You pay attention to details. You know what's needed versus what's not needed. You're listening. And when I say you're listening to direct guidance you're receiving. This is actually a quote unquote calculated risk, but the risk is not the same as the quick scheme, the quick thing scheme. It's not the same. This is good for, it sets the scene for generations to come. That's how they're showing me. It's setting a landscape. I'm looking at a landscape. I'm actually seeing a field of wheat. Did I mention that Demeter is the goddess of agriculture? She's presiding this reading, and she's showing me the field, and the field is plush. There's tons. It's just beautiful. There's greens, there's wheat. The landscape is so vast. There's so much. There's abundance. There's actual abundance. So I will say this. Do I go ahead and mention this? Does this make sense? So it's the birthing of a new venture. The birthing of a new project, the birthing of a new life. This life can and will be in physical terms as a newborn, and also as a new project. The project may be a new family. The project may be union. And it is also an endeavor, a business. This helps you discover your strength. And helps you create in a way where you're balancing logical versus spiritual, in a sense. I don't know, I heard birth control. If that's what you need because you don't want a child, please, by all means. They had mentioned celebration. Because I'm looking at this one. The coming of ideas, they're saying. Reverence. Coming of ideas. Oh, that's funny. The 3 bottom cards are 8, 9, 10. So it's a continuation. You had reflected upon, because they're showing me things, they're telling me things. You had reflected upon what has happened in your life in the 7-year cycle. And this phase of your life, this period is about completion, because it's in year 9, yes, but completion and releasing a new beginning, allowing it to come to fruition. I'm still looking at the signature, the document that they're signing. There's a contract, there's a signature or something, or also legal documents. Underneath is inheritance. Program, I hear program. New endeavor. It has to do with the new endeavor, contracts, legality. They want to confirm with you and let you know to follow your passion. That's the main one that they're saying. Be brave in this aspect, in this new journey, because opportunities are coming in. Opportunities. It was with birth. Opportunities with birth. Diligence shows up twice here, by the way. I'm looking at this one because they're having me look at it. I heard treasury. Treasury. It has to do with money. It has to do with money. In accordance to documents. Treasury in accordance to documents. There's some sort of deal and or inheritance. And you must comply to certain legalities. To be able to continue on with this project. 3 of Spades. It's as if you're the leader in this. You're the leader. Again, with leaving something behind. At the bottom, it does say devotion, but do you see the bird just on the ground collapse? Doesn't look very alive to me. You're stepping aside from that other project, that other endeavor. It could even be that other job you had and coming into a new job, career-wise. You own your skills, but this is going to make you, how can I say this? Proficient in other skills that were kind of dormant within you, but it's coming together for you. Oh, your character will change. Hence the transformation as a outcome. This new phase, this new project, this new thing that's happening is allowing you to take a step back and look at the bigger picture. It allows you to stand on your 2 feet and not allow disturbances. People talking disturb your peace, your confidence, your determination to go on that path. You are taking it in stride and you are actually excited about this. There are things that your entourage do not know. I heard business partners, even business partners do not know that you know because you've seen it with your mind's eye. You're demonstrating your leadership abilities, your conqueror heart type of thing. Oh, this is interesting. They are watching you. You have visibility, growing visibility, but you had to take a step back and eliminate some things that weren't working out. They just weren't working out. So it's almost like a process of elimination. Like you've tried it, it didn't work, and now we're moving on to the next. But it's still something you weren't expecting to occur. You didn't expect this to be the next step, the next endeavor. Oh, discovery. You're discovering not only your abilities, but that this actual endeavor is very fruitful. Let me take a look here. 2 hearts dedicated to creating something wonderful. Kindred spirits, don't give up on those you love. To conspire together. It's heartfelt. Hold on. Let me take more. Okay, can you please, that's not what I'm supposed to take because they have me taking another card, but it's from a different deck. Let's see. Let us see. What else? I hear bravery. Power. What is power? Wisdom. So, I hear management intercedes in the development of this project. There are more powers at play, taking advantage of this propelled, ambitious project. They stumbled upon something manufactured, detailing they keep saying management. It's like they're chaperoning the project. They're overlooking the project. Now I'm taken into a corporate setting, like an office setting or something. This is benefiting all involved. It's not only you as the project manager or the leader of the project, but it's also benefiting the company itself. It's almost like it's hush-hush. Only a few know about this. Only a few know about this. So, power came out. wisdom, and tailor, attention to detail, pride. They're saying this is a powerful transformation. Okay, so there's the physical and there's the metaphysical, there's the non-physical. On a non-physical level, which is abiding within you. So we're speaking about the divinity that lies within you, the inner soul, your spirit within. They're saying on this level, at that level, the non-physical, we conspire with you to integrate the bodily keys to project you into the future. So we have enabled certain aspects of you within this current lifetime to project you, propel you into the success, which is incoming. It is not far, it is nearer than far. When you look at a linear way, we have demonstrated through your propriety, your talents and ideas, that this will compel you to become greater than what you have imagined. We have gathered the resources for you to obtain mastery on this plane for this project. This is a lifetime endeavor. You are to commensurate with others, a small group, an inner team, to bring this to pass. Note that. It has been summoned and it was divinely catered specifically for you and this team. Suffering suffice. I don't know if it had in the... They're showing me 2 years. In the past 2 years, it was kind of rocky. It was kind of rocky when it came to bringing things forward for you. Compliance. That's like the third or fourth time I hear this. It has to do with diligence and attention to details. Pay attention. Each project deserves the utmost attention to the details, to the surroundings, not only on the paper, pay attention on the project on paper, but also in your surroundings, the people who are seeing it through. They're showing me people, it's as if you're at a table, okay? You're at a table and you're working and there are documents on the table. There are people from the outline, far from you, yet close, that are trying to look into this. They're not privy to all the details of this project. It's like hush-hush. It's almost hush-hush. Only a few know about this. But pay attention to whom is trying to infiltrate into this. I hope this makes sense. Because it's like they're trying to gather information. It's like they're trying to gather information. let's take it to an aspect of, because this is what they're telling me. Let's take it in another aspect. You've gone through a transformation. You're going through a transformation. Things were working out in the past. It was very rocky. Now you've settled, you've reflected, you have a new idea, you're working on the new idea, but you have to keep quiet. Not everybody needs to know what's happening. Not everybody needs to know. Keep it hush hush. Because not everyone wants your well-being, wants to see you flourish and have success. And you have seen that, you have witnessed it, yet somehow ignored it a bit. But now you're not ignoring it anymore. So you're being diligent now. You're being diligent. So there's diligence here and there's diligence here. You're paying attention to details now. You're paying attention to people around you. Pay attention. Pay attention. Ooh, it actually mixed properly. Whew. Hold on now. So the outcome, blessings are showering in your life. It's fruitful. It's very fruitful, this project. I don't know why. Looking at grounding, they're saying pace yourself though. You can't go about the way you were doing it before, which was attempting so many things at once and see what sticks. That doesn't work anymore because now you have to listen. You have to listen. You have to listen to that inner voice, that inner guidance. Uncovering treasure. Beneath the surface lies great bounty. Didn't we say discovery? And we spoke about treasure. This is very lucrative. Whatever it is that you're working on is very lucrative. And we're talking about financially speaking, but also for your own development, your growth. This is benefiting you. And it benefits the people around you. It benefits the family. And when I say family, loved ones that support you, that cater to you. Is there more on that subject? I need to mention something. So when I had first channeled information that I wrote notes and then I stopped, they mentioned courtship, which has to do with the love. So if you are single, love is coming in. If you're not single, you're creating something with this new person. You're truly coming together. They also said lessons in loving kindness. This whole chapter of your life and the ones before in the 7-year cycle, because they keep showing me the number 7, which is wisdom, but it's also the cycle, has brought many lessons to you. Hence the wisdom. Then I wrote hooray, celebration. And then I wrote Montague because they kept saying Montague of Romeo and Juliet. So Montague was Romeo. Juliet was part of the Capulet family, the Shakespeare drama. Montague was in rivalry with the Capulets. He had slain one Capulet and he had to be exiled. There's an emphasis on the rivalry part because there are people watching. There are people watching who, I don't like saying it, but it's part of this thing here on earth. People are not necessarily happy to see you glow up, to see you succeed. And there are some grumpy characters who don't want to see you succeed. And I'm feeling like one particular person, not necessarily a group of people, just that one particular person being like, because they're not privy to information. They don't know what's going on now because there's been a boundary set. And they're not happy about it. Whatever it is that you're doing, whatever the project is, it is very beneficial. Very beneficial. You've sown seed and now it's growing. I have to look at this. Oh, you've sown seed and now it's growing. And I'm looking at this practicality, which is number 10, a new beginning. You can see the wheat here. That is so Demeter, the goddess. Plowing. So you're working. It's abundant. There are bees there. It's abundant. This is truly abundant. And you have a small team and it's working. You would be the queen here. This is very interesting. Is there anything else you would like to add? Is there anything else that we need to cover? I feel like I need to grab another deck of cards. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So as I was grabbing the other deck of cards, actually I brought 2 more decks. They were saying something about November. So this that they're saying right now, what we're looking at right now, it's the period from now to November. And it makes sense because I had recorded a video and it's already uploaded. It's been there for a couple weeks now. What is it called? It has to do with Merlin. I'll put the link in the description box below. We were mentioning that there is an 18-week cycle, an 18-week phase, which ends in November 21st. This that we're discussing right now, this is from until that moment. So November. This is playing out until November. So you're producing results by November. You're seeing some, but you're producing results by November. So let's ask. I hear multiple results. It's not just multiple results. Again, with grounding, it's almost you're not in isolation, but it would seem as if you are in isolation to the people around you. It would seem as if you are, because you're so busy focusing on this project. Let me see. What else? As I pulled out this card, I heard prospering. You're prospering. But you're in from a different space. It's not that space you were in before where it was go, do so many things and see what works. You're prospering from a space of groundedness and really listening to divine order. To divine order. There's an order to this. There's an order to this. The same way that the planets are ordered and aligned, there's an order to this. There's a timing to this. And you're not operating from, let me try things because I'm anxious and it needs to work. Balanced. It's now balanced. It's as if you're finding your footing. You're now balanced. Ooh, I don't have space to put the things anymore. Oh, they want me to take another one. Oh, you are most certainly keeping quiet during this transformative period. It says mystery, creation. No, mystery and dark matter. So you are definitely creating something, bringing something into fruition, manifesting something. Okay, what else? We're taking 3 of these. Do you have a helper? There's a helper. Okay. Okay, so you have, I heard background. So I have court. And I have the benefactor. And then I have covering. And what they're telling me is that there's an assembly of some sort, a team. You have a team. A team supporting you in those endeavors. Okay, it's team in spirit, because they said it before and I was like, I'm not sure, but they're like team in spirit, protecting you. But there's one actual helper covering you. And I said covering, and they said hovering during this period to make sure that everything goes as intended, as scheduled. As if you're on schedule also. Oh, okay. Ooh, I said schedule and I feel like singing. Akanisura senara secondo katai to conturi kitikasaki urekate ateknikatai skotikunu kutukurumbataitai. As you proceed, we are rearranging everything in your path in order to be obstacle free, so you can resort absolutely on the guests, the participants on your path. They are providing great help. They are coming from us. Know thyself. Know thyself. Know thyself. And then they have me turn and looking at uncovering treasure. You're uncovering something. Blessing. I heard blessing. A blessing. Ooh, they're so happy. It's a peaceful ending. When I say ending, outcome, but it's peaceful. Because then it creates this new chapter. It opens up this new chapter for you. Listen. This is beautiful. This is good. Keep on keeping on. Keep on keeping on. Don't give up. I don't see you giving up though. I don't see you, spirals of manifestation. You are definitely manifesting. You are definitely manifesting your heart's desire. Your heart's desires. You're manifesting. Uncorrupted. Results, happiness. You're thriving. What is this? I can't make this up. Success. Abundance and success. There's... Wow. Okay. Okay. I feel like reading this. They have me wanting to read this. I'm going to get the booklet because I wasn't thinking of... Oh, wait. The creative, rebellious path of love moves in spirals. It is not linear. Sometimes our mind decides that the way forward is to take clear steps from one point to the next logical point. However, there is a genius within that can guide us on an alternative route. If there is an unnecessary pothole or delay in the typical linear path of progression, and the curve looped in the path will be quicker, more fun, and more beautiful, then why not allow yourself to be guided to that path? This can happen through trust and wisdom rather than rigid adherence to what on the surface appears to be the logical progression. Okay? Remember, we had spoken about this creation and the path made clear through divine intervention. Let me continue on. You are in the midst of a spiral of manifestation. Something is coming into being, even if you think it is further away than ever before. Didn't I say that? It's actually closer than you think. How amazing it will seem when you have been dreaming of falls into place. How amazing it will seem when what you have been dreaming of falls into place. Suddenly, what you have been thinking of creating will plunk into your reality, seemingly out of nowhere, because it was just around the bend, just out of view on the spiral of manifestation, and you could not see it coming. In truth, it was coming to you all along. This oracle has a message for you. Sometimes when we feel the furthest away from what we want, we are actually closer than ever before. Just one turn on the spiral loop of creation can see your manifestation taking root in the world. You must hold true to your faith and keep working on your progress. Forget about believing in when you are seeing it. Any old soul or young soul can do that. You are bigger, braver, more ancient soul. You have enough chespa to believe it so that you can see it sooner, bigger, and brighter. Do not give in to those who tell you it should have happened already or that you have failed. They are just suffering from a lack of patience and understanding, as well as an arrogant assumption that their notion of timing is somehow superior to the greater divine timing at play in life. Be in goodwill with yourself and the universe. All is unfolding perfectly, whether you feel it right now or not. This oracle reminds you that there is no point rushing to the bus stop. If you are way too early, you're just wasting your time. Better to live your life at a more appropriate pace and get there at the right time. You don't need the anxiety that comes from rushing towards your destiny. Try not to worry quite so much about the future. You will attract what you want and need so much more enjoyably if you relax and deal with the here and now. Remember too that your life path is unfolding in harmony with the paths of others. You will meet with each other for the greatest benefit when you trust in the flow of the one great creative spiral upon which this galaxy spins. Everything is ultimately in harmony with everything else to fulfill the great big creative intent of the supreme creative force of love. You're included in that. How lucky are you? And it says healing process, something you can use. It says spirals of creation, spirals of light. You bring my manifestation to life. I trust in your wisdom and in your grace. Help me be wise and keep the faith. So it's like an affirmation. You can repeat that. That could be very helpful. Yay! I'm excited for you. I'm excited for you. Okay. And that's it. They just wanted to leave you with a pep talk, courage, a little note of courage, inspiration, something like that. Oh, I like it. I like it a lot. This is good. This is very good. All right. Is there anything else you would like to share with Libra? Okay, we're done. Yep, we are. Okay, so if you enjoyed this, let me know in the comments below. And also what resonated with you, if it actually resonated with you. Did your heart skip a beat when we were talking at some point? Let me know. Also, thank you for allowing me to share this with you. Thank you for welcoming me into your space, into your little bubble. And I am very grateful to you and to the guides and to Demeter, the goddess Demeter. I would like to thank your guides, my guides, all the guides that were in attendance here today with us. And I'm honored that I was able to provide this message for you. With that being said, have a wonderful, wonderful day, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever your beautiful soul is.